You know, when I think of the whole music scene as it happens way back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and even today, because you look at most bands today, that they're coming out of the woodwork and they release like their debut album right out of the blue, and most other bands, take Slayer for example, they are got a new album coming out in August, and they're still in the midst of putting it together, make sure it's perfect, and this will be Slayer's first album since the death of Jeff Hanneman, who passed away so tragically. And other, because I definitely think the music scene, as I said, it has changed dramatically. Like, think of all the bands like the Beatles, how they were like the first big band in from England to America. It has really has changed because the music scene, there's always a new movement in bands today. Like, think of was it a couple of years back when One Direction, when they came into music scene with their debut album. They were just put together during the Idol X Factor because of Simon Cowell, and now that Zayn Malik has left the band because he was probably sick and tired of all the being as a pop singer with a band. Well, as I said, if you're upcoming, if you're a member of just a regular boy band, and next thing you know you leave the band like for good, maybe young musicians today, maybe they don't want all the fame and the glory and everything handed to them. Maybe they just want to act like just a regular 22-year-old and just live your own life. But if I was Zayn Malik and I've left One Direction and then show up days later doing something brand new, maybe if I was Simon Cowell, why would put a boy band together in One Direction? And it's like, oh yeah, I want to put this one boy band together called One Direction with like 5 guys from England with like no musical experience. They were just put together and let them do their own thing. I definitely think One Direction, the group, is gonna really disband, like, for good, because, you know, they're a decent group, but they're not in the same breath as bands like Backstreet Boys, who are still together, despite when Kevin Richardson, he left the group late last year. Now the band is still together, despite everything, but I definitely think One Direction will disband entirely if they still put out an album together sometime next year as one as a 4-piece. Because you look at other bands that or other bands like LFO, they were huge despite recent success, and that group is became a one-hit wonder. You look at B44, that band was not a pop group. That band became huge. Now it's a one-hit wonder. You look at BB Mac, another huge pop band that became just a one-hit wonder a few years ago. You look at bands like NSYNC, band from when I just turned like JT Chazé, Lance Bass, Joy Fantone. That group was like so huge and it was a big success, and ever since the group, well, The group has been disbanded for quite some time. They had their one-off reunion at a recent award show. Now that Justin Timberlake is on doing his own solo thing, he and his wife Jessica Biel have their own child together. But there were like talks of like having an NSYNC reunion together as for like